Hello and welcome. It's a privilege for me to be able to speak to you today. My name is Carolyn Clayton. I'm the founder and executive director of the National Association of Church Food Service. NACFS is an idea that was born out of my desperation. I don't know of any child who sat at his mother's knee or her mother's knee and said, "Oh, I do hope that one day I can be a church food service director." All of us fell into the job in one way or another, and certainly that happened to me. So I came to the job with no training and no experience, and not even the certainty that I was going to like what I was doing. I knew just enough to know that I didn't know anything. So I started looking for help. Help! Well, there wasn't help anywhere. Hospital food service is specialty, church food service is specialty, school food service is specialty, but of all of those, we are the only one that is program driven. And so there's no food service that's just exactly like us. Well, the next thing I thought of was that I should go to some churches that were successful in their food service operation and offer to volunteer in their kitchen so I could steal their ideas. And so I began doing that. I realized how invaluable we are to each other. And after a while of nudging myself and contacting people that I had met in the country that were doing church food service, we had the first meeting of the National Association of Church Food Service in Knoxville in July of 1989.
I found this Victory Cookbook, which is really fragile.
Tuesday night we have a crew come in and they tear down the worship center and they put the tables up and then they set it right.
Oh, that's right, Carol. Right.
And how to manage those styles. Because it's really important as you think about interviewing, selection, and then managing, that you know how to manage the different styles.
Part of our uniqueness is that you would never go into a restaurant and feel free to walk into the kitchen.
Right.
You would never go to IBM and wander into the offices. You would meet the receptionist and she might get somebody. The congregation feels at home, which is what we wish. It's a need for a person to be gracious.
My name is Odetta Rousseau, and I'm retired from being the food service director at Highland Park United Methodist Church in Dallas, Texas.
My name is Barbara Wilson, and I'm really called the church hostess at First Baptist Church in Corpus Christi, Texas.
My name is Bruce Gorin, and I'm the Chef and Food Service Director at Bell Shoals Baptist Church.
I'm Donna Lupo. I'm Director of Food Services at White Memorial Presbyterian Church in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hi, my name is Sherry Smith, and I am from Birmingham, Alabama. I work at Briarwood Presbyterian Church.
Hi, I'm Tina Broadnax. I'm the Director of Hospitality Services Ministry at First Presbyterian Church in Greensboro.
I found that there were people just like me who were doing the job that I was doing, who had the same problems I had.
As I get to know more people and realize the vast amount of information and spiritual guidance that we have together.
Just NACFS to me has just been a great source of continuing education.
The thing that NACFS does for me most is it removes the isolation that so many of us feel. Our job is different from so many other food service jobs.
I love the conferences because they revitalize me. I get great ideas, education, and it's just a lot of fun to fellowship with the other members.
There's a wealth of information here.
It filled a need in me that had been lacking and made my job more joyful and more interesting.
It's just a great way to keep current, find new ways to do things and improve on the things that you're already doing.
The most special thing is simply talking with other people who share the same struggles that I do and coming up with solutions together.
But I really love our local chapters because that's where I feel my sense of family. That is where I get my most support, and I know that the other ladies in our chapter are praying for me, they'll lend me a helping hand, and they'll give me great food ideas.
And once you've cut that little flap off there, you want to turn it over. And can you all see this line that runs right here, this fat line? Okay, that's called the rib tip, and this is all cartilage. The ribs actually run from here down to about there, and you want to cut all of that off. So I wanted to show you how to roll cut a bell pepper. I think it's the easiest way to cut one. So what we'll do is cut just a little bit off the top, a little bit off the bottom, stand it up and make one cut anywhere down the side. Put your knife inside that cut and simply roll it open. Okay, now that is all of the waste, okay? That's everything that you would normally throw away. This bit's still perfectly usable, and this bit's still perfectly usable. And if you're stuck using bell peppers in the wintertime when they're $6.99 a pound, you better believe we're using these bits. The company is called Kuhnrikon, Kuhnrikon, and it's the type of peeler is a serrated peeler, but the name that they market it under is a piranha. The fact that it's pointed on one end and it curves up so that it rocks, and that rocking motion is what makes it so useful for chopping. The Japanese style knives, though, you can see sit pretty flat. Now a true Japanese knife has almost no curve here at all. This one has at least a little one. So this one rocks just a little bit. But both of these knives feature this hollow ground part here. This is what's called a Granton edge, G-R-A-N-T-O-N. And the reason for the hollow ground parts is that when you slice through something,
no matter how you slice it, NACFS is an organization that can empower you both personally and professionally as you work in your church food service ministry. Check us out on our website at www.nacfs.org.